Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Situational Awareness. I'm your host, Mark. I play Glebnor, and I'm joined, as always, by the Chaos crew and our fantastic DM. Let's take it around the horn.
Rich playing Theo.
Howard playing Toluga.
Ryan playing everyone else.
Well, that was a fun one. I love Brandini.
Brandini's fun. They're just fun dwarves.
I know. Who doesn't love
It was
good?
real weird in the beginning there.
Yeah, I didn't like that shift there.
I don't know what happened with Largos. I was just picturing like a creepy old Russian dwarf.
Well, he was very
And then
creepy.
I was like, what's
Very
the funniest thing? It's
He
like,
just wants kisses.
he just wants his kisses. Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm going to put all these really stupid named dwarves in this room. And then I purposely was like, I'm going to force myself to improv what their personalities are like on the spot, which is why it got so weird immediately.
That's why one guy is
You
just...
peaked at Buff Chuck.
Buff Chuck, I also had no intention of doing the corn thing, but then when I started yelling like that, I was like, what's the funniest thing to eat? Corn. So yeah, here we are. That's improv D&D, folks.
Does Buff Chuck own the cornfield?
No, he just works in it.
Okay.
So he's just stealing corn from the
Loves corn.
Do what you love, I guess.
Yeah, I was excited about that drinking game. I had no idea how that was going to go. And in my head, I was like, if someone like rocks it, I'm going to give him a belt of dwarven kind. But I didn't think it'd be you. I thought it was going to be you, Glebnor. I thought you were going to, because you have such high constitution compared to everyone
I'm
else.
only a +2 on the save.
Really?
I have a +5.
I have
Oh,
+2.
interesting.
Icon
You set
is
us
not
up for
great.
failure.
Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, guys.
It was a stacked game.
I had no idea that I was going to get that nat 20. I was just like, screw it. I want to see if I fail or like pass or fail type thing. And then nat 20.
Yeah.
So,
Tight.
I just like that the god won. Thus,
Yeah.
cementing
I've
the
won
legend.
2 games.
Yeah.
Dice games with Bouncicles and a
Next
drinking
time, we
game.
got to make sure Bouncicles wins the next one.
I like it too that it's now like there will now be like a tale of like a god who got drunk at a bar. Like that's like a very fun bar story,
Yeah.
you know, for the hamheads. You turning into a little pig killed me. So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. I had no idea.
You
were gonna do
dangled a pig in front of me.
that. I could not. I was like, that is so dumb. I love that so much. A little gooey porky pig just strolling into a bar to tell a man his father died.
Yabbity, yabbity, yabbity. He's dead, folks.
Was that what you were going to shout out at first?
It was. He's all right.
Yeah, I also was like, I probably should have had Gorfunkel, like mourn a bit more, but I was like, it's fine.
He's a dwarf.
Yeah,
His dad was
in
old,
my head
presumably.
canon, Papa Hamhead was not a great guy. Blog. So yeah, that was how I did it. It's fine. Hamhead wanted to get everyone drunk, and he was really happy his son didn't get murdered. So, yep. I'm sorry, Largos came for
Like
his
the sword and the
kisses.
stone.
He's not the kisses.
I wanted to shoot him so bad.
I whipped a piece of corn at the back of his head. So.
Like, it's like the idea of like a dwarf being like, I must kiss this pig. Give pig kiss. I don't know. Really fucking in my head. I was like, that works. That's how a guy would be.
If it was a whole town of Krizik that
we were
like
killing them all.
jackasses, then I would have shot him and then been like, let's deal with the consequences. But
Oh, this is a fun-loving, freewheeling
yeah,
town.
that's what I mean. So I was like, I can't really do that.
Also, dessert menu.
Dessert menu. The entire kitchen situation had to be improv because I had no idea you guys would go back there.
I didn't either.
You put me into a place that serves food. You think I wasn't going to try and fucking
I
franchise?
know you guys are always trying to franchise. But yeah, oh yeah, Jeff, totally improv. Love the idea of a halfling like line cook being like, this is what I'm waiting for. Like, you know how like there's certain people that are like
Like a Hallmark movie.
or like they're just so easy to get into a cult. You know,
Yeah.
like there's just those kind of people that they get a little bit of weird information. They're like, this is me now.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, that's really funny.
And
Plus,
he
you
has
guys,
a skill.
Yeah, he's a patisserie chef. Yeah,
He's going to be our fucking little Choco Taco boy.
yeah.
I love that we had the same idea.
Dude. As soon as he was like, I make desserts. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Klondike is not a sponsor.
No, not yet. What would you do for a Glebnor bar? It's just it's like a melted. Yeah, terrible.
It's just a blob of like.
It's green and runny.
Bleh.
Glad no one could pick me up.
That was
So funny.
So funny.
I loved it. I like to envision you just like bouncing around like fucking Pong. Or like the DVD
No, like
fucking
Yeah.
menu thing.
Just like a frictionless surface.
Yeah, so
it's
you're just, like,
I'm just
bouncing.
constantly going.
You're just bouncing around the bar.
So many people tried to pick you up, and eventually it was just you were gliding everywhere.
Yeah, I can't stop until I fully stop. And
Also,
like clothes.
Toluga, you've been crushing all of these like role play things with Malva, like really rocking. I'm like, yeah, damn, that's like a good dude helping someone during a crisis of faith.
Yeah.
Like it's legit. Like Toluga is such a fun character for that because he's like he just meets people where they're at. I feel like most of the time. It was great.
Yeah, I was real into that conversation that he was just basically giving like great life advice.
Yeah. He's got big dad energy.
Yeah,
I'm a dad.
He just dads everyone he meets. It's so funny.
I was about to take the little kid as a dad.
Yep.
You're about to have a brother.
Not that little shit.
He was going to learn how to read. He's going to help me with propulsion.
Wait, did he learn how to read?
Wait, how is he going to help you with propulsion?
Because once he learns how to read, he can read the book while I work.
But he's an idiot.
Well, that's what...
Yeah, just because he can read
Reggie's
doesn't mean he
for.
has reading comprehension.
He's 40 years old. He's illiterate. He's fine.
He made it this far.
Wait, did he learn how to read?
No.
No. In one night? Reading's hard.
There's a lot of words out there.
This is a perfect way for Theo to get dwarvish too, which I think is just funny now that you have that.
Now I'm the only one who can't
Wait,
speak
now
to
we
these.
sidebar and word.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true. Interesting.
And Reggie could be in those sidebars.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Now, weirdly enough, of all the person that can actually turn into a little dwarf can't speak dwarvish, which is so insane. That's so stupid. Yeah. So that was a real fun one. You guys were just killing me. I mean, I know we've been doing a lot of combat episodes. The last ones, I was like, let's just do some goofy role play and like an act.
Yeah.
It's like and I wanted to give you guys like a real classic fantasy town. You know?
Yeah.
Because
The tavern.
you know, we haven't
tree in the middle.
We haven't done a fun tavern yet. You know, like we haven't done like a classic kind of, traditional dwarves.
What's your hit points right now? Like your max?
44. It's not great.
Because of the belt of
you're up.
I'm 49.
How do you have guys... Like, I know why you have more. But
I had +2 to con.
I guess you are a fighter. I always forget you're
Yeah.
a fighter.
And then with that, it went, what's it called? It went up to +3.
Yeah, I got 38, and I'm more in front than I think
I know.
You both are the upfront guys, and I have more health than the both of you, and I just sit back and...
You're the god.
Yeah, there has been fights where like I can't even like get to Theo because
Yeah.
like you two just fucking slow me up so bad.
Yeah.
Well, I can...
The sentinel and the grappling, and he can just hang back there with full hit points, just obliterating everything.
I have 160 foot range with Executioner's Hand, so...
Jesus Christ.
Wild. Fucking
And then
wild.
600 with the longbow.
You have 600 feet with the longbow?
Yeah.
That's how he got the roper.
That's how we got that
That
one
is how I
Krizik
got-
guy.
that's
He was
how I
marked
got
by
both of
Bleep.
Oh yeah, the one Krizik guy here with the arrow. I remember that. Yeah.
As
Yeah, he was
we
marked by
faded into the
Bleep.
underdog.
Yeah, he was the one coming down with like the Krizik flag or whatever. And then,
Yeah, they're
I'm
fucking
gonna
flag
find him
bearer.
again.
Yeah, you might. Hell yeah. Also, the return of Dozer,
I know.
who
yeah.
quite literally was only in the first episode.
I know, but I've been thinking of Dozer the whole time.
Yeah. Big Hippo Man, come on.
I know. Is that Guff?
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to ask anybody if they saw Hippo Man.
Yep.
I was like thinking where I could ask that, but
Oh, that was going to be like the first thing I did in the morning.
I was
after
trying
breakfast.
to find like a good
Yeah.
place to like
After-
ask someone, or like I was gonna ask Malva, but I assumed she's been like
Out.
in
Yeah,
and
yeah.
out, like not probably there
Did
as
you
much.
see a giant hippopotamus, man?
Yeah, or like he stands out. That's why he didn't show up until the nighttime, because it's like he's not really probably,
What is Dozer?
I would say like because the way we're kind of making this
hippo
world, like the normal stat block for a GIF is all like guns and explosions and grenades and stuff, but because like we're only gonna really have one gun or two guns basically, I was like, all right, I'm gonna kind of just tweak his stuff so it's all more crossbow related.
Well, he works for fucking Yarno.
Yeah,
So, he theoretically could have a whole bunch
he's
of
a
grenades.
scout like Yarno. I mean, they're really good at turning Dreadforge Tack into fun little weapons and weird stuff. But yeah. So it'll be really interesting to get to catch up with Dozer, because Dozer does not know about what happened at Titagol.
Right.
He's been here trying to find information about the Stormcallers, and then he's been kind of cut off from everything. So that'll be cool. I'm excited to get back. I in my like big Spelljammer home game, I had a GIF gunsmith who was like one of my favorite NPCs. So I love
He's the man.
I love throwing a big hippo guy in. It's a great guy. It's a big hippo guy. Come on.
That's literally how you got me to like Dozer. You were just like, hey, this is the hippo man. And I was like, I love him.
Yeah, how can you not like a big
Sold.
hippo guy? Yep. But yeah, that was a fun one, and we got a little taste of Theo's dark dream.
Well, we can't have him being in control by someone, so you gotta branch off there, big man.
Yep. Lock it up. Also,
What if I overtake him?
you might have to be a little stronger for that.
Well, yes, but I mean,
But
yeah.
not like a lot. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting till we kind of got a little more stuff going on with your little shadow stuff, and then yeah,
Is it
we're there.
I want to go looking for whoever put the Bleebly shrine up.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a lily pad. It was probably just a bullywug out and about.
Okay.
Or
Sure.
a toad man, since...
Can we
you know,
Martin Luther this and fucking hammer a pamphlet to the church, the Christian
church
church
door?
door?
your 99 thesis or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we're doing basically like a religion war campaign, so yeah, it's an option. You guys get a nice little city to explore next episode. Kind of get around. You guys can kind of check out all the different little weird stuff this place has to offer.
Ooh.
And you can either. I mean, we're going to be kind of waking up in the middle of the night. You guys can choose to either go with Dozer or meet up with him later and then go with Malva in the morning. Up to you guys.
I gotta win over these two chefs.
Yeah, we
so-
have to hang tight.
That's true. You guys have a couple
Well, we
different
can
options to
also
make.
split up.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. You're not under threat right now in the city, so
That we know of.
that you know of.
I'll just give you a shopping list.
There you go.
Cool. Yeah. Shopping list. All right. So also next episode, I think what we're going to do is because you guys have been doing a lot of really fun role play, I might be handing out some role play feats because I think you guys have all kind of been putting in that work. But I'll let the listening audience find out what those feats are in the episode. I think I'll keep it a little close to the chest for now. What do you got?
It's been 2 days since we left.
I believe so. Since you left the
Yes.
Underdark?
Yes.
I think you've rested 2 or 3 times. Yeah, something like that.
I think
Okay.
it's been 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Just wondering where certain people are.
Sir, would you like a Gort update?
I would love a Gord update.
Okay. This is why I listen to the after show, folks. If you want to know what's going on with Gort's quest.
The hot Gort goss.
The Heart Gort Goss. Okay, let's do a little Gort update. So,
That one, he's dead.
Gort's not dying. He's coming back at level 20 rogue and machine.
To kill you for
No,
sending...
he's not. I'm his fucking mentor. He's my mentee.
Even though he's
A higher level
higher
rogue
level.
than me.
okay, I will take you now to the barren plains of Magria.
He's cooking.
At the cusp of this giant, almost bowl that forms the southern border of Magria, this giant desert landscape. In the distance, you can see these huge mechanical vehicles, massive wheels, coasting across these like sand dunes and plains. There are demon lords at war. You can see hordes of demons battling armies. And then you can see a small bush moving across the battlefield. He's fully standing up, so his legs are completely exposed. There's shrapnel and like dune buggies going over the bush and crashing all around him. You can see there's like a man on fire that runs out, just getting pelted with arrows and falling to his death. And Gort's just walking very slowly and so mysteriously. They'll never anticipate the bush. That's our Gort update.
All according to plan.
All right, you maniacs. I think that'll probably be it for today, right?
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Yeah. Let me just look at my calendar. Okay, no, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Big things, possible stuff.
Yeah. Either a big announcement or a hilarious roasting session of ourselves coming up soon.
Yeah, stay tuned. But anyways, please rate, review, subscribe. Our one listener in Brazil. Do you like it? That's new. We got
Oh,
someone
yeah.
down in, I don't know, I don't think it's Rio, but Brazil.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope you're enjoying.
Hope you liked your big statue of Jesus.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Maybe we'll get a big Bleebly.
Yeah,
Bleebly the Redeemer.
Hey, you know what? This campaign goes on long enough, probably.
Yeah. We'll do helicopter tours around it. It'll be fun. So anyways, as always, folks, I thank you from the bottom of my gooey Gakarot heart. I had to check my note. And that's about it. We got a place to stay, so I guess we don't really need to work on the house right now.
Yeah.
So we'll just be chilling in this fucking sweet tavern.
Yeah. Sleep off that hangover because we're good to go.
Yeah. Anyways, keep it dicey.
This has been a Business Shark production.